Alright, g'day again. Okay, just going to give a quick demo here. I've got all surfaces primed, as you would have seen in the previous video if you're watching it. And, this main body has already been sort of basically finished off with the putty and been rubbed back with an 80 grit. So I've given it a heavy coat. Just only had one heavy coat with primer. Probably could have gone more, but anyway. And I'm just going to show you my process of rubbing it down. You see I put a guide coat over it, and I've got some wet 180 on a plasterboard sander. It's going to sort of a different process. Like when you're shaping it, you're going at sort of different angles and looking for high and low spots. This sort of a different process again. When I get to this point, I try and work in a circular motion as much as I can, try and rub it as evenly as I can. So anyway, we'll just rub a quick bit of it back. Got a whole bucket of water. It's fairly warm. I probably should actually have the fire going actually, but I think I'll do that shortly, because I do want it to dry quickly. This is a risk. Wet rubbing it when you're running through the putty and hitting bare metal, using water on it is a bit of a risk because you can create rust. But I'd rather take that risk than be breathing this dust in. As I said, this is 2-pack primer, and the dust is every bit as lethal as the spray. So that's the whole purpose of wet rubbing it, so I don't have dust going everywhere. But as I said, I'm going to get the fire going shortly, so it'll help to dry it out quickly. When you go up the edges, I'm rubbing up to the edges. And then from there on, sort of going wide. Circular motion. This is try and get the whole panel as even as possible. Give it a rub, give it a wash. More of a wipe than a wash. But, so you can see I've still got a few little low spots here, there. So you don't sit there and rub those bits because you'll end up with a load. And you take it, and you keep going over the entire area until you rub those bits. There's a tiny little spot there. I can feel it. I'm not going to take. They get really tiny. You can feel them, with the next coat of primer. Just we'll get another coat of primer again, and then it'll be rubbed back with a wet 400. And hopefully, with the next coat of primer, I won't be rubbing through it anywhere. So that's the aim. And if I do rub through it anywhere, I'll put a little more primer. A low hole there. I'm probably going to find bits that actually need more filler. Once again, they'll be finished off with a 180. Any little bits. Probably not. There won't be much other than a couple of pinholes here in this main body that needs more filler. It's pretty much done. Because the guards or fenders and the two lids will definitely require more putty. So, yeah. Yeah, popping stuff up isn't sort of one process. There's stages to it. Several different processes. The focus is on taking down the whole area until there's no low spots. Try and take out low spots. A little bit sort of different down here. I can't let it go circular down here because of the box. So. Yeah, I'm on the actual edge. A bit metal is. And then still try and work circular. Sort of work out from it. Yeah, it's quite deep. Actually, that's pretty deep. I think I'm going to fill that. See, yeah, that's our first bit of fill. So that's more than 1 millimetre deep. I don't want to take all this down a whole millimetre trying to get rid of that because I'm likely to make that unlevel again. So wipe that. A little bit just here. Yeah, that's good. So I don't forget that spot. Well, I guess you miss little bits, like when you're doing a large area like this. You've already forgotten where it is. Somewhere here. Just see. Dry that a little bit. Pencil marker. Is that it? Yeah, it's 2. Okay, so I didn't even notice that bit when I was doing it. 2 bits. There's a tiny little pinhole there. Primer will fill that on it. Yeah. Alright, leave it at that. Just keep it short. And, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching and tune in next time. Hopefully the next video, yeah, we'll probably put more primer on, get the finish. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.